self-consciousness, being overweight, not pretty enough.
We all kind of seem to have a poor body image just as like a collective group of like college-age women.
For me, I definitely look at magazines and like, man, I wish I had that body.
We're all just kind of in a place of like, well, I'm supposed to hate my body, so like I do.
The media, I think, especially in these past couple of years, has become incredibly influential on the way that I view my body, I view other bodies.
We're constantly consumed with social media. We're constantly consumed with how other people want to be perceived and how we think we're perceived.
It gives you an idealized version of what their body looks like and kind of what your body should look like.
Maybe 30%,
25?
Maybe at least half of them.
Probably like 5%.
Eating disorders can diminish nutritional health if people aren't eating enough, if people are overeating, if people are eating and then ridding their body in different ways of the nutrients that food gives them.
When I had an eating disorder in middle school, I only ate, like I would have a protein shake maybe once every couple of days, and I would have celery and peanut butter for lunch, and like Special K chips for like a snack and some raspberries, and that was all I would eat all day.
it's my best friend in high school. We were both runners, and she was a very competitive, very excellent runner, very much into it. And without even me and her other close people and her family and other friends didn't even realize it, but she kind of turned this idea of running into more compulsive exercise, and feeling that if she didn't do it 24/7, she wouldn't feel good about herself. And it also caused her nutrition to not be as varied and not a balanced diet, and she almost was hospitalized because of the lack of calories she was avoiding herself.
Over time, we started to notice that she was losing a lot of weight, especially in her face. She didn't look as like muscular and as defined as she had. Kind of contradictory to what you think an eating disorder does for you. She didn't look healthy and thin. She looked really sick.
You know, if you're in line at the grocery store, like all the magazines, like by the like checkout counter say like smoothie off 10 pounds in 5 days, like, and we're kind of always like, and like, you know, like the Snapchat stories will be like get fit by spring break, like just, it's always kind of pushing like a weight loss like angle, and that like being thin is good, and there's just some kind of inherent goodness about being thin.
Like have the knowledge about like nutrition, like how to actually eat healthy, and maybe like yes, obtain the body that they're seeking, but like in a healthy way.
Even just like talking about it with friends, or just like bringing it up in conversation, or just like having a conversation about it makes you more aware of your own eating habits, and like helps prevent like extreme eating disorder problems. Because if you think that it's like normal to talk about, then you're not as like scared to admit that it's a problem.
We talk about the concept of fat talk, which is like anything that reinforces the idea that being thin is good and being fat is bad. And those are comments that are like, so they can be kind of obvious, like it can be like, oh my god, like she's gained so much weight like over the holidays, like she looks awful, or like she does not have the body for that crop top. But it also can be something like, oh, you look awesome, did you lose weight? Like implying that you only look a lot awesome because you lost weight. We should be more conscious of like how we compliment each other. And like obviously we're like visual creatures. Like if you think your friend looks beautiful, you're gonna tell her like, you look awesome, like you're so hot, like look at you. But like we can steer those comments like away from weight, and like we can compliment and like uplift our friends like without it centered around weight, because you never really know where somebody's at with their relationship with food or with weight and that kind of thing.
Making it not such a polarizing conversation or people feeling insecure or bad about themselves for their habits, it just kind of makes it more natural or more approachable when you're having open conversations about it.
I think it's really important that we talk about these things because just like a lot of other disorders and maybe even mental health issues, there's a big stigma, and it's time that we break away from this and pull it out into the open and realize the struggles of our peers.